I've got a good story formula for you. Now, some of you might have heard about the hero's journey and some of the formulas that go around here, but here's 4 steps. 4 steps for a good story. Simple. Step 1. What was? What was? This is the ordinary life. What was the opening act of your story? This is before any plot point. This is setting the scene, and this is connecting you with your audience and setting the tone emotionally with your audience. What was? Back in the day on this farm there was this and this, or just yesterday I was speaking to somebody over there, or legend has it that back in the dark ages there was this. It's what was. It's setting the scene for the story. Now that you've got that base to build in, the second part is what happened. So this is your plot point, and sometimes there's a number of plot points, but this is your first critical, what they call in the hero's journey, the call to action. What is it that happened that changed the ordinary life to be no longer ordinary? There's difference after this fact, this defining moment in the story. Ordinary is no longer ordinary. It's now different. And describing that changes the perspective of where the audience is going and where your characters are going. The third one is then what is. So we have what was, what happened, what is. The what is part is now how is life different because of the defining moment. So what was, this happened, now what is. These are the people left in a different situation, and you can describe it and unpack that. It can create a need, it can be both negative and positive, and this is where they are. Your third part then comes in and says, what now? So this was, this happened, this is, what now? And this is almost that call to action. So there was a young boy with a mother. The mother died, the boy was left alone and had to fend for himself, and now he's in the state care, or in jail, or in a gang, or something. And that's the story. You can see how you can just bring that story in. Nice 4 plots, but I've just left you there, haven't I? What you can do to complete that story and maybe retell the story or extend the story with the formula again, because now the what is becomes the start of the other story. So we have this boy who's part of a gang member and stuff. Then this happened. He met a stranger on the street who began to mentor him, and his life changed. And now he's back at school and he's doing well. And now he's a social worker helping kids who lose their parents. Now we've completed the story by rerunning that formula twice. And you can do it 3 or 4 times. So think about the 4 different blocks of your story and how that would be unpacked to have a simple 4 steps of a story that can be reused over and over again to extend that story, to build yet another chapter and another chapter and another chapter on top of that. Enjoy your storytelling.